All right, and welcome back, guys. We just got massive information about Season 3. They've kind of released the roadmap, everything we're getting this week and kind of in the future for Season 3. We've got some extremely exciting news, something that I really wasn't expecting right off the bat, but I am so excited. 3 days, comes out on the 22nd. Super excited for some things that are a little unfortunate, and I guess we're going to cover everything. We'll cover the multiplayer and the zombie stuff. We'll tell you the good, the bad, the disappointing, and all that. But there's stuff to be hyped about and some stuff to be potentially worried about. So starting off, we'll go over the multiplayer stuff first. So we're getting some new multiplayer maps. We're getting a new 6v6 map, and then we're getting Diesel, which is a 6v6 and 2v2, which is really cool. Which, if it's a 6v6 and a 2v2 map, it means it's going to be a fairly small map, which this might be a really good camo grinding map or a challenge grinding map. Always love when we see new small maps in games, so I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout for that. And keep in mind, both of these are coming out on the 22nd. So this Thursday, these two maps are being launched. And then mid-season, we're getting Standoff, a good old classic Black Ops 2 map. We're getting that mid-season, so that's gonna be a month or so from now. And then we're getting a new multi-team map called Dugga, and that's also gonna be mid-season. We're also gonna be getting Sticks and Stones, which is really cool. I'm excited to see that, and that's probably gonna be because we're gonna see the Ballistic Knife later, but we'll get into that in a bit. Then we're getting multi-team elimination, which is pretty cool. And then a new score streak, Strafe Run, which we've seen that in COD before. Strafe Run is going to be pretty cool to be using in Cold War. Hopefully we'll see that in zombies at some point too. I'd like to see some new zombie kill streak. And then if you care about Warzone, we're getting two new things in Warzone. We're getting the Warzone map update, and then we're getting a new Warzone event, Hunt for Adler. But with that being said, let's move into the stuff we're going to be seeing in zombies. So come on the 22nd, this Thursday, we're going to be getting a new field upgrade, and we are going to be getting that new Dugga map in Outbreak. It's not a new, classic zombies map that's round based. This is going to be a new map kind of for Outbreak. And the funny thing is this map is coming to Outbreak before it is coming to multiplayer, which could be something that's really cool, because if this map is premiering in zombies, it might have been designed with zombies in mind and a bunch of other stuff with that. So hopefully it plays really well in zombies, because as of right now, this looks like this is the only new map that we're getting at the start of Season 3, and it's the only really confirmed map we're getting as a Season 3. Then on Thursday, we're also getting the Toxic Growth field upgrade. So obviously it's going to do something with plants. We've kind of got an actual image leaked by Treyarch of kind of the HUD icon of what it's going to look like, and it's kind of got vines and stuff. So who really knows? Maybe it's something where plants come out of the ground and grab zombies. I don't know. It's definitely going to be kind of cool to play around with a new field upgrade, kind of test it out. I don't know if it's, going to be kind of Ring of Fire in terms of being, an absolute powerhouse. We'll just have to see, and hopefully it's really fun to use. Then we're getting two new Outbreak vehicles. We're getting a cargo truck and an FAV, which I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never been excited to see new Outbreak vehicles. I like getting new Outbreak maps and other content in Outbreak, but I'm just not excited about new Outbreak vehicles. When they post on here like, guys are getting two new Outbreak vehicles, I'm like, to me that's not even worthy of really posting on here, because who really cares about getting vehicles in Outbreak? I mean, come on. And then we're getting some new Outbreak intel as well. Now, up till this point, nothing's really been too exciting, because the only thing we've got confirmed is, a new Outbreak map, no new confirmation of any sort of round-based map so far. But getting into the new weapons and the stuff that we're getting on Thursday makes me super excited. So coming this Thursday, we're getting the PPSH and the Switch K31, which is essentially going to be just like a Kar 98. So we're getting a PPSH and a Kar 98 to use in Cold War and zombies this week. I absolutely cannot wait to get in game with these weapons, start grinding Dark Aether for these weapons, and to see what these weapons do while Pack-a-Punch. The PPSH has been kind of, a staple in zombies since World at War. Getting the PPSH, one of the best things you get out of the box, just absolutely reigns supreme, and they've had it kind of on and off in a lot of COD games, and I'm super excited to be able to use the PPSH in zombies once more. Also, the Kar 98 could probably be pretty fun to use in zombies as well. Snipers and zombies kind of suck this year, but there should definitely be some fun to be had using the Kar 98. Now, what gets a little bit more upsetting, one of the things that I was mainly excited about this season to get was the Ballistic Knife. The Ballistic Knife is extremely fun to use in multiplayer and is extremely cool to use in zombies, especially if they allowed you to revive enemies by shooting them. But as you can see here, if we look at the Ballistic Knife, it says Warzone in season. So reading that, it to me sounds like it's only going to be a Warzone weapon. And this is going to be a Modern Warfare weapon, and it's not coming to Cold War, which is super duper disappointing. I could be wrong here, But I mean, I've been super hyped for the Ballistic Knife, and if this is a Warzone only weapon, or I mean Modern Warfare only weapon, like, come on, the Ballistic Knife is a Treyarch kind of thing. I mean, Black Ops 1 had a Ballistic Knife, Black Ops 2 had a Ballistic Knife, Black Ops 3 had a Ballistic Knife, Black Ops 4 had a Ballistic Knife. Like, how are they gonna add a Ballistic Knife and add it to the Modern Warfare game and not the Treyarch game? This is kind of Treyarch's thing. Who knows, maybe I'm wrong and it's only unlockable by playing Warzone, but the fact that it says Warzone in season makes me think that this is a Warzone only weapon, which is just so confusing to me. How are you gonna add a Treyarch classic weapon to you know, how are you gonna add a brand new Treyarch classic weapon and only make it available in the Infinity Ward title? Like, come on. I really hope that changes. That to me is pretty disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, that hurts my feelings a little bit. But other than that, kind of mid-season, we're getting new weapons as well. So this is gonna be about a month or a month and a half from now. We're getting the CRV.2, which is essentially the G11, which the G11 was very unique, very interesting, and very fun to use. And it's definitely gonna be interesting having another weapon kind of like that back in a game. And then they're adding back the PM93. This was another weapon that we saw all the way back in Black Ops 1. And in Black Ops 1, it really wasn't the best SMG. Some people would use it. It was kind of subpar. And I know in Zombies it was kind of memey because you get it akimbo and it was just hilarious to use, and it just went through ammo so quickly. But mid-season, we're gonna be getting that SMG back, and I can't wait to see what this weapon's gonna have to show us in Zombies and in multiplayer come mid-season. And then on top of that, we're also getting a new melee weapon. You know, it wouldn't be a new season if we didn't get a new melee weapon, because, you know, it's Treyarch. We're getting a baseball bat, and I don't know, usually when they add bigger weapons like this, it's probably gonna work like the sledgehammer and the katana, and both those weapons aren't very good in Zombies or in multiplayer because they just swing so slow and they're meh. But I don't know, grinding, you know, Dark Aether on a baseball bat sounds kind of fun. So we'll definitely, you know, grind camos for it. We'll have some fun with it. But I don't think this is going to be the new best melee weapon in the game when it gets added. But other than that, we're also getting new operators to be used. I don't care too much about new operators, but we'll cover them real quick. This Thursday, we're getting Wraith and Captain Price both being able to be used. Who knows if those are going to be battle pass or, you know, paid operators. I guess we'll just have to find out. And then mid-season, we're getting Knight and I don't even know how to pronounce that. We're getting whatever this guy is. We're getting those two things come mid-season as well, which I guess is cool. New operators are cool, but I usually just rock a default skin. I don't really care too much about what my character looks like, just what the camo on my weapon looks like. Then obviously we're getting more prestiges like we do every season, and then new limited time modes, awards, and more, and a mid-season event, which is probably where we'll see, you know, these other new weapons. So to kind of wrap up everything, we're getting some new multiplayer maps. We're getting 2 new weapons on launch, that being the PPSH and the Car 98, getting a new Outbreak map and a new field upgrade. No word of any new round-based kind of Zombies map, you know, like D-Machine, FIREBASE-Z, you know, classic Zombies map. No word of any of that coming this season. But one thing to note is when we got FIREBASE-Z, we didn't know at the beginning of the season that we'd be getting it. So there's still hope of getting, you know, a new actual official zombie map sometime this season. It's just not on kind of the roadmap slash kind of projections they've given us so far. But we are getting a new Outbreak map if it makes up for it, you know. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Definitely tell me what you're most excited about, what you're least excited about, and just your thoughts in general on this, boys. I'm going to leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.